Welcome to the channel. Today we're discovering a valuable Lincoln wheat penny and its true value in today's market. Before you ignore that old penny in your coin jar, take a closer look. Because one small copper coin from 1946, the Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, could be worth far more than 1 cent in today's market. Most people think these coins are ordinary, but in good condition, some of them can sell for surprising amounts of money. So today we're diving deep into the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, its history, features, rarity, and most importantly, what it's worth right now in dollars. Let's get started. Top 7 first up. The year 1946 was a significant time in American history. World War II had just ended, and the United States was entering a new era of rebuilding and economic growth. During the war, pennies were even made from steel in 1943 to conserve copper for military use. By 1946, the US Mint had returned to producing pennies in their traditional bronze composition, made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. These coins carried the classic wheat reverse design that had been used since 1909. The Lincoln wheat penny was designed by Victor David Brenner and was the first US coin to feature a real historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln. Mint mark explanation: no mint mark. Now here's something important. If your 1946 wheat penny has no mint mark, it means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. At that time, Philadelphia coins did not carry a mint mark. In 1946, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 991 million pennies. That's a huge number, which means this coin is not rare in circulated condition. But condition changes everything. Design details. Let's talk about how to identify this coin properly. On the front or obverse, you'll see Abraham Lincoln facing right. The word liberty on the left. The year 1946 on the right. In God we trust at the top. On the back or reverse, 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent. United States of America. And the motto EPLUIBUS UNUM. The wheat design is why these coins are called wheat pennies. Condition and grading, the key to value. Now let's talk money. The value of a 1946 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark depends heavily on its condition. In circulated condition, meaning it has wear from use, value is usually between 5 cents to 25 cents. In extremely fine condition, it may sell for around $1 to $3. In uncirculated condition, mint state, prices can range from $8 to $25. In high-grade mint state, MS65 or better, it can sell for $35 to $75 or more. And in rare cases, if the coin is in superb condition with strong luster and no marks, it can reach $100+ at auction. So yes, while most are common, the best preserved examples are where the real value is. What makes it more valuable? There are a few factors that can increase the value. Strong original red color, called red by collectors. No scratches, dents, or heavy wear. Full wheat lines visible on the reverse. High professional grading from services like PCGS or NGC. If your penny still has bright reddish copper color instead of brown, that's a very good sign. Is there any rare error? While the 1946 Philadelphia penny is not known for major famous errors, collectors always look for off-center strikes, double die errors, clipped planchets, lamination errors. If your coin shows something unusual, it could be worth significantly more. Why collectors still love it? Even though millions were made, the 1946 wheat penny represents a powerful moment in American history, the first full year after World War II. For many collectors, this coin marks the return to normal American life. It's a symbol of post-war recovery and optimism. And because it's affordable, it's also a great entry coin for new collectors. Final value summary: today's market. So in today's market, average circulated coin, 5 to 25 cents. Nice condition coin, $1 to $5. Uncirculated coin, $10 to $50. High-grade certified example, $75 to $100+. Always remember, gradding makes the biggest difference. Outro: call to action. So next time you check your old coin jar, don't ignore that 1946 penny without a mint mark. It may not make you rich overnight, but in the right condition, it could definitely be worth holding on to. If you enjoy learning about valuable coins hiding in plain sight, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a rare coin story. And tell me in the comments, have you ever found a valuable wheat penny? Today we're diving into one of America's most classic and collectible coins, the 1951 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny. At first glance, it may look like just another old copper cent, but in the right condition, this small coin can be worth far more than one penny, and in some cases, hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So before you spend that old wheat penny sitting in your drawer, watch this video carefully, because you might be holding a hidden treasure. The 1951 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny was minted in Denver, which is why it carries the small D mint mark just below the date on the front of the coin. The Lincoln Wheat series was produced from 1909 to 1958, and it remains one of the most beloved coin designs in American history. The obverse features President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse shows the iconic twin wheat stalks framing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America. Now here where things get interesting. In 1951, the Denver Mint produced over 625 million wheat pennies. That may sound like a huge number, and it is, but finding one today in truly good condition is a completely different story. Most of these coins entered circulation immediately and were heavily used for decades. That means scratches, wear, fading details, and discoloration are very common. When collectors talk about value, condition is everything. If your 1951 D penny is heavily circulated, meaning it shows obvious wear on Lincoln's hair, jawline, and the wheat stalks on the back are flat or faded, the value is usually between 5 cents and 25 cents in today's market. It's still worth more than face value, but not life-changing money. However, if your coin is in extremely fine condition, with strong detail visible on Lincoln's hair and sharp wheat lines on the reverse, the value jumps to around $1 to $3. Now let's talk about the real money. If you happen to have a 1951 D wheat penny in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in everyday transactions and still shows original mint luster, then you are in a completely different category. In mint state grades like MS63 or MS64, these coins typically sell between $8 and $20. But in higher grades like MS65 red, where the coin retains its bright original copper color with almost no marks, prices can range from $30 to $75. And here's the exciting part. In rare cases, superb examples graded MS67 red have sold for $800 to over $1,500 at major coin auctions. These are exceptional coins with nearly flawless surfaces and full original color. They are extremely difficult to find because copper coins are very sensitive to scratches, spots, and discoloration over time. There's also another factor that can increase value: errors and varieties. If your 1951 D penny has a noticeable minting error such as double die features, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks, it could be worth significantly more. Error coins always attract strong collector demand. So how can you tell if your coin is valuable? First, check the mint mark. Make sure there is a clear D under the date. Second, examine the condition carefully under good lighting. Look for strong detail in Lincoln's hair and sharp lines in the wheat stalks. Third, check the color. Coins labeled red are worth more than red-brown or brown because they have preserved their original copper shine. If you believe you have a high-grade example, consider sending it to a professional gradding service like PCGS or NGC. Certification can dramatically increase buyer confidence and market value. In today's coin market, the 1951 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in average circulated condition is affordable and common. But in high mint state condition with strong red color, it becomes a desirable collector's piece that can sell for hundreds or even over $1,000. So next time you're searching through old coin jars, estate collections, or pocket change, keep an eye out for that small D mint mark from 1951, because sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest surprises. If you enjoyed learning about the 1951 D Wheat Penny and want more videos about valuable coins hiding in plain sight, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next rare coin reveal. Next up today, we're exploring one of America's most intriguing coins, the 1952 D Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny. And yes, even in dirty condition. Some of these coins are fetching serious money in today's market. If you've ever found a worn-out penny in a drawer or under the couch cushions, this video might make you want to check it again, because even dirty, worn, or beat-up 1952 wheat pennies can still be worth more than you think. Stick with me to see how much they're selling for in 2026. Camera with flash cut to close-ups of dirty old wheat pennies, spinning in slow motion. Before we dive into value, let's cover the basics. What is a Lincoln wheat penny? Pushpin visual overlays with coin images and labels. The Lincoln wheat penny was first minted in 1909. It features President Abraham Lincoln on the front obverse. The back reverse features 2 wheat ears, which gives it its nickname Wheat Penny. Speaking you. These pennies were made until 1958, and today many of them are rare and collectible, especially certain years and mint marks. Camera with flash image of 1952 Lincoln wheat penny, close-up, with arrow pointing to D mint mark. Speaking you. Now the star of today's video, the 1952 Lincoln wheat penny. The D stands for the Denver Mint, where these coins were struck. Pushpin fun coin facts appear on screen. Heavy check mark mintage, millions were made. Heavy check mark common, but still collectible. Heavy check mark some survive in low grade, others in high grade. Speaking you. And here's the twist, even dirty, worn or corroded examples, ones you might call junk pennies, can still have value. Before we talk value, let's quickly explain how collectors grade coins. Grading determines how nice a coin looks, and that affects how much a coin is worth. Sparkles mint state, MS, perfect shiny no wear. Very fine VF, light wear details visible. Thumbs down good to poor GPO, heavy wear dirty dull. Today we're focusing mainly on the lower end, the dirty, worn or poor condition coins, because that's what most people find in pocket change. Okay, here's the moment you've been waiting for. What's a 1952 Lincoln wheat penny worth today, even if it's dirty? Let's break it down. Pushpin value chart on screen may vary with market trends. Poor/good GPO, typically 30 cents to $1.50. Very good VG, usually $1.50 to $3. Fine F, around $3 to $5. Extremely fine EF, around $5 to $15. Uncirculated MS, much higher, $30 to $100+. Even a dirty, worn, or corroded 1952 wheat penny can still be worth 30 cents to a couple of bucks, way more than the face value of just 1 cent. Why does a dirty penny still sell for more than 1 cent? Here, why? Pushpin bullet points with visuals. Heavy check mark collectible history, Lincoln pennies are iconic. Heavy check mark scarcity in older dates, fewer survive over time. Heavy check mark demand from collectors, especially wheat pennies. Heavy check mark mint mark appeal, Denver coins have loyal fans. Collectors don't just want shiny coins, they want pieces of history. Here are some quick tips if you're hunting pennies or thinking about selling. Direct hit overlay text with tips. Check old rolls of pennies. Look for mint marks, DS no mark. Avoid cleaning coins, it can reduce value. Get rare coins graded for higher sale prices. Let's look at a few real examples from recent sales. Heavy check mark, a worn 1952 sold for roughly $2.50. Heavy check mark higher grade, sold for $15.30+. These prices change over time, but the trend is consistent. Lincoln wheat pennies have collectible value. So next time you find a dusty old penny, don't toss it. It just might be a 1952 wheat penny worth more than you think. Next up today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and underappreciated treasures in American coin collecting, the 1956 Lincoln wheat penny in dirty or poor condition. Does this humble old penny still hold value today? You might be surprised. Let's get started. 1956 Lincoln wheat penny value today, even in dirty condition. The Lincoln wheat penny is one of the most iconic coins in US history. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, this coin became an everyday staple of American currency for decades. Its design features Lincoln on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse, hence the name Wheat Penny. 1956 marks the 48th year of Lincoln penny production. By this time, billions of these pennies had been minted, used, and circulated across America. Pushpin fun fact: the wheat ears on the back were replaced in 1959 with the Lincoln Memorial design, making the Wheat Penny era a cherished period for collectors. When we talk about 1956 D, we're referring to a Lincoln Wheat Penny minted in 1956 at the Denver Mint. The D mint mark appears under the date, a small letter with big significance in coin collecting. Backhand index pointing right mint marks explained. No mint mark equals Philadelphia Mint. D equals Denver Mint. S equals San Francisco Mint. Each mint produced different quantities, which affects rarity and value. When coins are described as dirty condition, we mean they have heavy wear, dirt accumulation, scratches, grime, and often poor surface detail. These coins grade at the bottom of the scale, on grades like white heavy check mark poor, PO1. White heavy check mark fair, FR2. White heavy check mark about good, AG3. Most collectors avoid dirty coins, but these still have value, especially if the date and mint mark are readable. Pushpin important. Even in dirty condition, a coin that survives from 1956 is over 65 years old. That's history in your pocket. Now let's talk money, the big question. How much is a 1956 D Wheat Penny worth today if it's in dirty or poor condition? Round Pushpin typical value range. In today's coin market, a 1956 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in worn, dirty condition typically sells around 10 cents to $1 USD for most heavily circulated, dirty coins. $1 to $3 USD if the date and mint mark are clearly visible. Chart increasing why? Because most collectors demand clear date mint mark legibility. If you can see the 1956 and the D, you're more likely to fetch a higher price. Even though the 1956 D is not super rare, millions were made, there are still reasons collectors like it. Sparkles 1, historical value, classic wheat penny design. Sparkles 2, affordable entry coin, great for beginners. Sparkles 3, interesting die varieties, errors and doubled dies can be valuable. Sparkles 4, strong collector demand, every date mint combination matters. If you're planning to buy or sell one of these coins, here are some tips. Small orange diamond clean coins properly. Never clean or polish your penny, cleaning reduces value. Small orange diamond check for errors. Die cracks, doubling and off-center strikes can add value. Small orange diamond, use a magnifier. Even in dirty condition, you want to make sure the date and mint mark are readable. Small orange diamond, get a second opinion. A grading service can confirm authenticity and value. If you want to sell your 1956 D Wheat Penny, white heavy check mark, consider selling to coin dealers. White heavy check mark, try online marketplaces like eBay. White heavy check mark, use clear photos with close-ups. White heavy check mark, describe coin condition honestly. Light bulb, remember, a dirty coin with badly worn details shouldn't be misrepresented, collectors will notice. So there you have it, even a dirty old 1956 D Lincoln Wheat Penny still holds value today. It may not be worth thousands, but it's worth more than face value, and it's a great piece of American history. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Speech balloon comment below if you found any wheat pennies. Bell, don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare finds.